Democrats have people who prosecuted sexual predators and there goes that booking. They had a guy yelling, "Screw the billionaires," followed immediately by a very happy billionaire. It's all over, billionaire.
Not very smart.
Okay, you heard my sentiments earlier in which I said I moved out here and I don't want to. Was it the resources that were allocated to me? Was it the fact that I got lucky with amazing teachers? I noticed that even with Nevada being ranked so low in education, I felt like the quality of education that I received was much better than the ones that kids are receiving out here.
The property taxes.
So are you telling me that with all the black wealth that exists here in Atlanta, with all the black millionaires that live here in Atlanta, why in the world do 92% of APS students are illiterate? Make it make sense. 92% of the kids here cannot read. That statistic did not exist in Nevada. I can't say that, oh my God, it's the teachers that suck out here. I would never demean our educators here in Atlanta. But what we can acknowledge is the numbers. And so while you want to call me not smart, please tell me what your side has done to fix the illiteracy rate that we see in our black children.
I agree. You're not very smart.
Okay, you heard my sentiments earlier in which I said I moved out here, and I don't want to say that I feel like I'm smarter than anybody else, but was it the resources?
Those private files in some file cabinet that's locked in the basement of the house. It's on your laptop, and it's then therefore up here in this cloud that exists above us, right, in a physical place. So you're now no longer are you necessarily keeping those private files in some file cabinet that's locked.
Corcoran, I hope we'll join.
Racism and sexism and income inequality and division. I've not only seen it, at times I've been on the receiving end of it.
Really? Tell me what that looks like, Oprah, because from where I'm sitting, this country made you world famous. You are worth $3 billion, and it's somewhere between your extensive real estate portfolio, the fact that you had a TV show for 25 years. How about all that money you made with Weight Watchers, just putting your name behind it? You would lose weight with your audience, and then you'd gain it back and just lose more weight. But then there's this part right here that was classic.
People who want to scare you, who want to rule you.
She says we're the party that wants to rule you. Cammie literally just said that she wants to control the price of groceries. The government. Oh, child. The party who put actual sticker arrows on the ground at the grocery store. I was only allowed to walk north when I was buying my milk. You wouldn't let me go to church, but I could go to Walmart. I couldn't eat at a restaurant with my family. I couldn't go out in public. My kids couldn't go to school, and my husband lost his job. To the left.
I've seen racism and
as a legitimate musical category. I thought it was like admirable when she put the Public Enemy logo in her head. With Sinead O'Connor, you didn't get the sense that she was just being pretentious, that she was fake. It was like, yeah, she seriously has issues with this. This is what's going to drive her artistry. She's committed to that.
With Jake's Baby Girl on the back of my
Yo, Boogie, what's up, bro? My bad.
Logo painted into the side of my head. They decided they wouldn't go to the Grammys, quite rightly, because they were protesting.
I protested the Grammys in 1989 because they refused to recognize rap music and as a legitimate musical category. Like admirable when she put the Public Enemy logo in her head.
Yeah, a lot of times it doesn't share a lot of these stories on my story no more. I don't like how that shit works. Breaking: Putin just dropped a bombshell decree inviting people from across the globe who are fed up with globalist, neoliberal nightmares to seek sanctuary in traditional Russia. What? Russia offers safe haven for people trying to escape Western liberal ideologies. Under the documents, such foreign nationals will have the right to apply for temporary residence in Russia outside the quota approved by the Russian government and without providing documents confirming their knowledge of the Russian language, Russian history, and basic laws. Moscow, August 19th, TASS. Moscow will provide assistance to any foreigners who want to escape the neoliberal ideals being put forward in their countries and move to Russia, where traditional values reign supreme, according to the decree signed by President Vladimir Putin. Under the document, such foreign nationals will have the right to apply for temporary residence in Russia. Laws. Applying may be based on the rejection of their country's policies aimed at imposing destructive neoliberal ideas on people which run counter to traditional Russian spiritual and moral values. The values are listed in the foundations of Russia's state's policy in this field, while the Russian government is expected to compile a list of countries imposing unhealthy attitudes on their citizens. The Foreign Ministry has been instructed to start issuing 3-month visas to such applicants as early as in September. In February, Putin supported the idea of Italian student Irene Sacchini that Russia should ease entry rules for those who share traditional, cultural, and family values. The head of the state agreed that each case requires an individual approach. That's crazy. I just tried it with the app this morning, bro, and the shit worked. I don't know. Nigga, I know it's not my phone. I know it's just the app. But I almost smashed my fucking phone yesterday when that shit didn't connect. I was like, bitch, I need my phone though. I was so frustrated. We've been doing this shit for 10 years and this shit don't act like. I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? Why is it doing this now? But it just decided to act right this morning. I ain't do nothing different. Can I not go live?